Hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to another Metis ecosystem update. Today, I'm going to be hosting it for all of you. My name is Jose. I'm from the Metis team. Today's agenda is going to be covering, of course, some of the updates from the Metis ecosystem. We're going to see some of the technology details and advantages, some of the marketing, business, and development, and some of the community ecosystem governance updates. As Let me start presenting real quick. Okay, can you see it? Perfect. As always, we have to share the disclaimer, of course. So nothing in this presentation constitutes legal or financial advice. This is a general, conceptual, and theoretical high-level overview of virtual currency, blockchain, initial coin offerings, token sales, tokens, the US and Canada securities laws, some of the registrations, exemptions, which might be available, real estate, and blockchain and related topics. Nothing herein is intended or related to any particular factual situation. Nothing herein forms an attorney client or financial advisor client relationship. You are advised to consult with your own lawyer, financial advisors, accountants, and other professionals before making decisions. The comments and opinions expressed today and in this presentation are of the individual speaker and author and may not reflect the opinions of the Metis organization. This presentation may contain hyperlinks to other resources maintained by third parties on the internet. These links are provided solely as a convenience to you to help you identify related information. Our reference to other resources is not meant to imply approval, endorsement, affiliation, sponsorship, or other relationships to the linked site or its operator contents, or trade names, logos, symbols, service marks, or other intellectual property rights associated with the hyperlinks, citations, or URLs we provide. This presentation does not incorporate or endorse any material appearing in such linked sites by reference. Metis disclaims all liability in respect to any decisions or actions, or lack thereof, based on any or all of the content of any third-party site. So perfect. Now we can start. First of all, we accept questions. We're still accepting questions via Telegram and our live stream. So if you have any questions you'd like to make, you want us to respond, we're still open. Of course, what is Metis? Metis is a decentralized economy platform for business and community. Our mission is to accelerate the transition of people to blockchain for open, fair, and decentralized business on Web3. And our vision is to create an easy to use, technical, and organizational platform, making blockchain accessible to everyone and empowering both personal and professional lives. Metis is about decentralization, decentralized all the way through. No private chains, no side chains, no centralized control. And now, even a decentralized governance. So, usability, easy to use, easy to implement, no coding. Functionality, native file and data storage, rich functionality, Ethereum compatibility, low fees, which are, by the way, extremely low gas fees, and scalability and security. No bottlenecks, even when the network is super busy, native Ethereum security. So let's see some of the use cases for Metis. In Metis, we can have DAX, which is going to be one of the pillars from the Web3 economy. We can have Web2 applications onboarding to Web3. We can have gaming apps. And with Metis technology and infrastructure, we can bring functionalities never seen before for gaming. In terms of NFTs, Metis low fees and Ethereum security bring an NFT paradise to Metis ecosystem. In terms of DAOs, we're even evolving the concept and we're creating DAX. DeFi, we pretty much have DeFi excellence. Our super low fees that we now have because of our decentralized storage layer provide us with amazing DeFi functionalities that allows APRs to be tremendous. All our DApps or any DApp can launch in Metis. Metis is completely permissionless. Metaverse, or how we like to call it, the Metisverse. We're also going to have a lot of metaverse functionalities that are going to come out with time. We have launchpads in Metis, which facilitate the deployment and the launch of new applications that can revolutionize the industry. Freelancing, you can interact with Metis anywhere. And tokenization, which is one of the main concepts, is going to be one of the main roles of our DAC economy as well. So a lot of exciting stuff. Let's go into Metis updates, the technology updates. First, what's coming? What's coming in our roadmap? Next, in terms of our tech, we're gonna have our peer network coming, our Ranger system to make the network more secure, our Polis middleware functionality, and our DAC framework. All of this is super exciting, especially Polis middleware functionality, because that's where we get to the one-click deployment, no-code deployment, which is definitely going to revolutionize Web 3.0. And I'm very, very proud that Metis is the one bringing it up. Let's see some 7 reasons to build in Metis. Some very particular good reasons. Number 1, EVM equivalence. Metis is not EVM compatible. Metis is EVM equivalent, meaning complete compliance with Ethereum's yellow paper, and meaning that launching Ethereum is super smooth. Builder mining rewards. Builder mining rewards, it's basically a proof of our commitment with the projects and with the ecosystem. Instead of just giving a one-time payment and forgetting about the project, we help these projects to achieve long-term sustainability through builder mining rewards, which can be applied through or for a whole list of different applications or use cases. Metis is permissions. Number 3. What does this mean? Anyone can launch in Metis. Literally anyone. You don't have to contact the team to launch in Metis. You just have to launch. Number 4, decentralized storage layer. This is where we actually give that step further, and we are revolutionizing layer 2s as a whole. This is the first one from the 7 not yet fully solved challenges published by Vitalik Buterin in January 2021. So this is not going to be the last one. This is the first domino from a whole, from a line that we're going to be knocking down, and Metis is going to keep innovating. This is just the first step. So there's definitely very exciting stuff coming down the way. Number 5, lowest gas fees from all L2s. This is super, super important, especially because of all the things that it allows. For example, in terms of NFTs, we can see minting, buying, and selling NFTs super more feasible than in any other network. There's no gas wars at all. In terms of DeFi, like I said before, it allows a lot of functionalities, especially for auto compounders or applications that need a lot of transactions. It allows them to maximize efficiency. And I mean, who doesn't like being able to transfer funds, to transfer money, to get things done without having to spend a lot of money on gas? So amazing. Number 6, we have a booming ecosystem. What does this mean? This means we recently just had the API 3 launching their quantum random number generator in our network, meaning that this adds to randomness in terms of randomness and security, efficiency overall. And what does this mean? In terms of, let's say, an NFT mint, this can complement or this can achieve a higher randomness than usually would be possible. And in terms of efficiency, it's going to help the network be more secure and more efficient. All this before we have a very exciting launch that is coming later in the year, which is Chainlink, as all of you know. So we have an ecosystem that is fundamental, like infrastructurally very solid. So from now, it's just very exciting all the possibilities that are being opened up for the ecosystem. And number seven, the community ecosystem governance. What is this community ecosystem governance? It's basically we, Metis, giving back, or the Metis team giving back the chain and the community, the ecosystem to the community as a whole. The community, our community is the one called the shots. We just build, but they are the ones who actually rule the chain. So very exciting stuff. And in here wasn't included because it's some of a surprise, but number seven has a second part, which is the Metis or the Genesis grants. So the Genesis grants are going to be all the projects that get verified through a community ecosystem governance get the opportunity to approach the Genesis DAC, which is an investment DAC in Metis, confirmed by some really big people from the space, and get an opportunity to get a grant for your project. So, I mean, we can keep counting, but I think these are reasons enough for people or for projects to want to launch in Metis ecosystem. Metis layer 2 optimistic chain? No, maybe. Who knows? That's the term that L2B assigned to us because we're innovating. Like what we're doing as of now hasn't even been named before. We're kind of like we're breaking standards and just pushing for new things. And of course, since it is something really new, it doesn't have a name, doesn't have a term yet, which we're trying to come up with. And we've seen a lot of alternatives. This optimistic chain has been the most popular one, but we're still exploring some more options and we're still listening to our community in terms of what they think and any alternative that they consider. And yes, our reclassification. Our Tech Thursday focused pretty much on how and why we're reclassified and how we're making all transactions more efficient through our decentralized storage layer, which is the main reason why we're being reclassified as something new. And okay, now marketing and business development updates. As you all can see, we have an upcoming rollathon by the side of Bitcoin. Very exciting news. We'll be awarding bounties for individual and teams with the most usable and utility-based Web3 apps. Our preferred fields are DAOs, governance, and automation tooling, but everything is valid. So I would highly suggest check it out, subscribe, and today, we have a very important event, a very exciting event by the side of Boys Club, Flow Carbon, and Visa. And a girl doesn't need permission to enter the Boys Club. Pretty cool slogan for our event, for what we're building, and how Metis is also leading into this L2 narrative, into this L2 community, to say it like that. And of course, in June 11th, to for pretty much 1 month from now, a little bit less, we're going to be having our Metis Fest in Austin, Texas. This is going to be during consensus. So anyone that is going to be during consensus, I highly suggest get in touch with us and come over to the Metis Fest. It's going to be amazing. In Toronto, next big event. This is probably the biggest event from them all. We're very, very, very excited about it. Toronto. It's going to be on August 8th to 10th, and it's going to be in Toronto, Canada, of course. There's going to be a lot of things going on, and I highly suggest follow on what Metis is going to be sharing, because we're going to be very active during Ethereum, and it's going to be a very, very important date. And okay, now I can roll it to Nat, which is gonna tell you all about community ecosystem governance.
Yes, thank you so much, Jose. Yeah, so quick update on our CEG program, Community Ecosystem Governance. First of all, I would like to thank you all for participating. We have decided that Metis is for people, and so we are super happy that you are actively engaged, you're following news, you are commenting, interacting with projects, and most importantly, you are voting, and this is what it's all about. So thank you so much. We are super, super happy to see that. So quickly, how the CEG process works. So any project that is deployed on Andromeda, they have to submit a proposal with short video on Candidac. And actually, I should say that Candidac is a platform open for everyone. So if you want to communicate with projects there, you can comment, you can ask questions, you can follow what's going on over there as well. And once it's approved, we do a live stream. We always do live streams on Thursdays. It's 11 a.m. Eastern time. We always post tweets with links, so make sure to follow that and join us. Last week, we had a fantastic live stream with Snapshot and NetSwap. And we are super, super excited to say that they both passed with crushing 99% for yes. That makes 6 projects altogether that are currently past CEG. And we are currently in week 5. And next slide, Jose. Thank you so much. Yay, congrats to NetSwap and Snapshot once again. And this week, we are week 5, and we'll be introducing the Boring DAO and Tender Finance. They will be showing us what they are up to. So again, make sure to follow tweets, make sure to subscribe to YouTube channel to watch the live stream. And also we have a new channel on Telegram. It's Metis CEG Program, Community Ecosystem Governance. You can join there, you can ask questions. Yeah, and we are happy to we are always there. So anytime you missed something, you need a reminder, let us know. We are happy to help. And yeah, and the last step of CEG process is making sure that we keep promoting our projects, right? This is what it's all about. We are all together. So let's look what's new with them. We have, first of all, we have Meet with Wallet. Meet with Wallet is super excited to introduce integration with Discord. So organizing your day and meetings and your calendar will be much easier now. Yeah, that's it. We have Meet with Wallet. Next project that has some update to share with you guys is Signata. Signata is introducing Signata DAO and the started token, which will be exclusively used for governance and voting on their DAO. And last but definitely not least is one of our very first CEG passing project, which is Hera Finance. That's super exciting, guys. They are building their version 2, so they will be changing algorithm, they'll be changing calculations, splitting gas fee, and in short time, they'll be switching to a multi-chain structure. So I would definitely stay tuned and follow them. Some exciting updates from there. And also, oh, one more thing, we changed the voting structure. We changed it to quadratic voting. So we'll be doing a revote for Tristan Meta Wallet and Chain Starters. So stay tuned. Again, follow us on Twitter. And yeah, thank you so much for participating again.
Perfect. Okay, now we have the Metis Team Q&A. So let's see some of the questions that we might have.
Yeah, guys. So maybe Jose, switch to the slide that with our Telegram link and the next slide. Yeah. So guys, please post your questions in our Telegram. Here's the QR code. You can do that, and you can also, as you're watching it on a live stream, there is a chat just right on the right side of you of your video screen, so you can post your questions there as well. Though if in the Telegram, it's probably more convenient for us. So Telegram is the one that we can collect these questions faster. Yes, we also collected some questions from the previous live stream, and we promised to answer them, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. So I would like the whole team to join to start answering the questions. So we have many new faces actually that you didn't see before on the live stream today. So we have an opportunity to bring our our team into the live stream, and rotate this role. So just so you can know all of them. So we have Natalia Dolinska today. So she is our builder success steward. So she is the one that are in contact with all our builders. And we have Josefa Bragas. He is marketing, so he's writing the articles and also connecting with you via Twitter, so you can see his face now, not only on the Twitter. So here, Jose, and thank you so much, Jose, for being our host today. Also, we're missing Ashley today. Ashley Spradlin, so she's our educator. She's in flight right now, but usually she is hosting those live streams. We have Kevin Liu, who is co-founder, Metis co-founder as well. We have Pavel and Sinalikov and Ashley Kubo that joining us from Permissionless Conference. You can see them as well on the screen. And we have others as well here. So we have Shada, we have Norbert, we have Yaroslav, we have Gideon, we have Stacy, we have
Oh, I think the.
Oh yeah. You all can keep.
We're back.
Many questions.
Yes, my internet is unstable today, so apologies for that. So that's why other people will be answering questions. Okay, Kevin, would you like to start?
Yes. Yeah, maybe lady first, the first one. Do you want? Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so there's the question. I understand from the previous live stream that Metis is Smart Layer 2. When do you plan to make a PR about this new venture?
We lost your signal. Sorry. Okay, never mind. Let me answer this question about the Smart Layer 2. Yeah, actually, I think that's a quite angle to differentiate Metis from other layer 2s. We hope our layer 2 could be smart and green, and roll up based on demand. So this is some key concept, and we will have more explanation, plenary video and articles to be published soon. And we also, during different events and hackathons, we will deliver this message to different developers community. So yeah, that's some of the key message we hope to deliver. Okay, so the second question is about what will happen to Metis transaction price when the token value gets high. Will it also increase? Actually, we received a lot of these similar questions, and the answer is actually the transaction cost actually will dynamically adjusted based on the layer 1 gas cost and also the Metis token price. So it won't go high as the token price increase. It will dynamic adjust it. And for now, it's around 2 cents to do the transfer, and around 10 cents to do the swap. And the third question is about the current status of Chainlink and Aave integration. I understand everyone is very, focused on this question. Actually, we are working with them every day to do the testing. And I remember last week, Chelsea mentioned that when the testing is finished, there will be a joint marketing event from both teams. So please stay tuned with us. We also see some questions regarding the stable currency on the network. During this chaos that terror has bring. So our answer is actually this is not in our consideration. No stablecoin. The next question is also about the Terra ecosystem. I understand community members hope us to attract more developers or projects from Terra ecosystem to build on Metis. Actually, attracting projects and dev teams to build on Metis is what we have been doing for quite a long time, and our targeting is all the devs and projects on the market, not just Terra ecosystem. And what we are doing today, you have seen our Twitter, we published an article to articulate the 7 reasons why every developer should build on Metis. The low gas fee, the EVM equivalence, the build mining rewards, and also the CEG and the following Genesis DAC grants or investment opportunities. So all the reasons we will keep to deliver to the community to let everyone know that Metis is a home for the apps, for their community. And also we will have some more detailed plan to attract GameFi, Metaverse projects to build on Metis. Every day we are working with our advisors, ambassadors, and even some Metis advocates to pitch projects via our existing connections. So that's something we are doing every day. And also we are focusing on hackathon events and also some upcoming events in, we have team in permissionless now, and we also will participate in Collision, NFT, NYC, Consensus, and also our own events that Jose mentioned is Toronto. So we hope to meet a lot of projects face-to-face and build up the relationship and pitch them to build on Metis. So actually, you can see we have a total plan to build, to attract devs and projects to build on Metis. Next question is about, do you accept strategic partnership proposals now, especially with non-tokenized projects without going through CEG? He's asking because he's a security firm without a token and would like to partner with Metis. Actually, I think for Metis ecosystem, if this is an infrastructure layer project, which will benefit the whole ecosystem, these kind of projects don't need to go through CEG because it will bring the public good for the whole ecosystem. Okay, so next question is about, do we have any more unlocks for early investors? Actually, there's no any further unlocks for early investors. Now, the May 13th is the last one. Was the last one, actually. And what is the Pancake swap pool recently opened? Oh, that is a joint promotion with Pancake Swap team. So it's a joint marketing event. Next question is about our promise to keep developing the market, developing the platform, no matter it's bullish or bearish. Actually, I think that is what we're doing. We are building every day. Please don't worry about this. We're keeping building and delivering based on the roadmap. Next question is about the, I think this is some devs that would love to play around the network a bit. So are there any documents available? Actually, you can check docs.metis.io for all the development documents. Docs.metis.io for all the development documents. Yeah. Next question is about the Metis and the difference between Metis and Metis chain. Yeah, actually, there have been a lot of different articles explaining this. To simply answer your question, actually, Metis is a Ethereum layer 2 scaling solution, and it sits on Ethereum mainnet. So the security is guaranteed by Ethereum mainnet. And Metis is a sidechain which has its own consensus, and its security is not guaranteed by Ethereum mainnet. So that's some of the fundamental difference between the two chains. Yeah. Next question is about how to mint NFT on Metis. Because Metis is supposed to be the cheapest way to mint NFT. Yeah, correct. Now you can use Metacraft, this marketplace, to mint NFTs on Metis, and soon we will have several other NFT marketplace to be released soon. And yeah, please stay tuned with us.
And if you can recommend us any great NFT minting or NFT market platforms, so yes, please drop line in the chat and tag admins and same Telegram chat.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Next question is about, my suggestion is to cherry pick any outstanding successful projects that are outside of DeFi, projects that fit into the future version of Metis. Correct. Actually, we are, Metis as a layer 2 infrastructure. Our vision is to support the whole Web3 economy to run, to operate. So not just DeFi. And so you can see we are working on our own DAC framework, which will be released soon. And also the reputation power system. These are all pillars for the Web3 economy. And we will also release plan to attract more GameFi, Metaverse, and Web3 applications onto the Metis ecosystem. Okay, I see there are some new questions coming up. For the Luna stablecoin, I think we have answered that. Why did you decide to build on-chain? What solution will MetisDAO give you to help your users with the high gas fees that if Andromeda has? Do you have any plan to minimize such fees?
This is a weird question because we have right now the lowest fees in the industry. So this is, yeah, this is maybe like someone new that joined our community that asked this question. So yes, so you have to understand. So first of all, Metis is not its own chain. This is a scalability, is a layer 2 solution. So this is a fundamental difference that when a security is actually guaranteed by Ethereum. So Metis is rolling up the transactions. and posting them onto Ethereum layer 1. This is not a chain. By using the newest and greatest technology right now, Metis gas fees are right now at 2 cents. From 2 cents to 10 cents, and this is the lowest among the layer 2s and among even the chains also in the industry. So that is the answer to your question. So Metis is not its own chain per se.
There's still question about channeling integration. Actually, I have answered that. Yeah, we are working with them every day. Yeah. And what is Metis stance in layer 2 solution at the moment? I have been following some Twitter talks, and I think layer 2 will be a hit soon. So Metis more exposure. Yeah, actually, I think we're quite different in the layer 2 positioning. What we have been building is a layer 2 infrastructure, and we are building this to support Web3 economy running and operating. That's the purpose. So we're not just build a layer 2 for building a layer 2. We are hope to support more large scale business, and even Web2 companies can scale to Web3. So that's our vision and purpose. And even on the tech side, we are also very different. What we call, based on some community feedback, it's a smart L2, which means you don't have to roll up every transaction onto the main chain. And this rollup can be on demand, so it can be very smart, which means you will save more energy, and it can be very green. So it's a much sustainable layer 2 solution at the moment. I think what you mentioned about exposure is actually our marketing team and BizDev team are working every day. We're in different events, we're publishing different articles and communicating with community members. So actually that's what we're doing. Another question is about how does this project make money? What strategies do you employ to generate income or profit? Many projects discuss their long-term vision and mission, but what are our short-term objectives? So for Metis layer 2, actually, as I mentioned, it's an infrastructure. So every transactions will need to pay gas cost. And this gas cost is the income for this platform. But this income will be used first to pay the gas cost on layer 1. Second, it will be used to support the ecosystem development. So this is the way that a layer 2 can work and to sustain. The next question is about the difference between optimism and Metis. Yeah, we hard-forked from optimism at the beginning. So we had the same code base, but from that, actually, we're developing some key features which is different from optimism. First, like the native storage layer to lower down the gas cost and increase the scalability and the security. That is something different between optimism and Metis. And also we are building a much more scalable and decentralized framework, like the peer nodes, the verified nodes, and multiple sequencers, and also the upcoming Ranger system. These participants make the transaction and the network operation in a decentralized collaboration way. So it will gradually reduce the single point failure risk, and to make the community to own the infrastructure in the long run. So the decentralization is also one key point that we are different from optimism. Other than that, before optimism release token, the token's usage is kind of something were different, because for Metis, it's a gas cost. It's a gas token you need to use the utility part of this token to pay the gas cost on the Metis ecosystem and Metis network. So actually, there are still a lot of other key points that we are different, but I just want to mention some part of the differences here. Yeah. The next question is about all your previous announced partnership canceled after CEG. Actually, we encourage all the previous partnership projects to go through CEG. I think this is a very effective way to have the community to have a say around which kind of projects they hope to support. And this is also a very interactive way for projects to interact with community members. Actually, we got a lot of feedbacks from the projects that who participate in the CEG that the experience is pretty good, because they will need to answer questions, and they will need to get the votes from the community. So actually, it's a great opportunity to do some marketing and promotion in the community. So that's what we encourage our current projects to go through the CEG. That's why. Another question is about how do you plan to improve interaction with new users and with users outside crypto space? Elena, I think we are working on some education program. So with new users, either they're new to the crypto or new to Metis, we hope to leverage the resources from crypto chicks to do the training and provide other opportunity for education to these new users, to showcase the magic of blockchain and Metis, and to enable them to build on prosperous ecosystem. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all the questions.
Yes, I think we got all of them answered. So guys, if we missed any of your questions, so please report.
Oh, we lost you again. Yeah. If you have any more questions, please leave your message on the Telegram chat, and we will collect.
On layer 2, yes. Yeah. Yeah, so Kevin, can you please make this announcement?
Oh, yeah. Yes. There's also our important announcement regarding our token supply on layer 1. Actually, as you know, all our economic activities happened on layer 2 for now. So we plan to move 2 token votes from layer 1, Ethereum layer 1 to layer 2 unlocked on Metis Safe. And these 2 token vote are designed to do the community development and airdrop. That was planned at the beginning, and it was saved and stored in the token vault on Ethereum layer 1. And now we hope to migrate and bridge them to layer 2 and locked on Metis Safe for the same purpose. The reason we move this is that, as I mentioned, almost all the economic activities happen on layer 2. So we hope to use these tokens well on layer 2 to incentivize more projects, community involvement. Yeah, so this is this bridge will happen very soon. And one result after this movement is that the circulation supply on layer 1 will be increased. So it will increase from 3.4 million to 4.1 million. But those tokens will be locked on layer 2, and we will release the address soon. Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, that was it from us, from the Metis team. We're very, very, very happy with everyone that came and stayed with us. Everyone that made any questions. Hopefully, this was very helpful, very informative, and hopefully we clarified any doubts that the community had. So, besides that, we're done. Thanks for coming and have an amazing day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you.